back to my channel. As you can see, I've had a bit of Botox done since my last video. I look about 26 years younger.
So hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I've got a very special guest. This is my daughter. This is Bronte, she's 19 and she doesn't live with us anymore. She lives down in Leicester now, but she's actually home visiting us for a few days, and she watches my channel with her boyfriend and friends. I'm sure they've had a great deal of fun because I don't think they're actually interested in dressmaking.
I did my textiles GCSE. I've made the odd few things.
Yes, you have, haven't you? And
yes,
obviously I've made a few bits for you as well.
You
so
have.
But we thought it would be good to get her behind the camera while she's up with us for these few days, and so she can have a bit more fun when she gets back to her friends and they can see her on my channel.
I'll be famous, they'll be asking me for my autographs.
Okay, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. What I thought we would do is have a look at some free patterns that you can find on the internet. Now, if you're clever and you Google, you can find lots and lots of different things that are out there. I've tried a few free patterns and they do vary, I will be honest. There are some that don't have very good instructions, so you have to figure a way through yourself.
Some are sizes too small.
Yeah, some are fixed sizes, so it can be a little bit difficult to find really good patterns that are sort of an all-rounder, but I have got a couple today that I thought I would share with you. And we're also going to be doing, I know it's really bright in here today. The weather this week in the UK has been absolutely unbelievably hot, and we're just not.
We're both sunburnt terribly.
Yeah, we're both.
Well, again.
You are particularly, but it's been incredibly hot, and as much as it's beautiful and we love this weather, we're just not used to it. So that's taken a bit of getting used to. But yes, basically, let me start by what I'm wearing. So I have on it's not a free pattern as such, but it's a pattern that I got free with a magazine, so I'm classing it as a free pattern. And this dress is, I'll put some pictures of me wearing it so you can have a look better than you can see at the minute. But this is McCall's M6886, which is this one here, and this pattern I got free with Love Sewing magazine a few months ago. Now you can buy this, but as I say, I'm classing it as a free pattern because it came free with the magazine. Now this pattern, there's lots of different options as you can see on the front here, and sorry I'm blocking your face out,
It's
Bronte.
fine.
But it's designed for knit fabrics, and they're the line drawings on the back. It's a really easy pattern. I don't know if you can see that.
It looks quite easy.
It is. It's really simple. I made view E, which is this one here with the V-neck. This is the first time that I've done a V-neck, and it was a little bit challenging, I will say. The instructions on the whole are very good, but I think the instructions for the V-neck on this pattern, because I'm not used to doing a V-neck before, it's the first one I've done, I found a little bit awkward. So I did Cheryl Temple from Stitchy Bee. I can't take the credit for this dress because this fabric is from her, and she had a vlog out a month or so ago where she made this exactly the same, and I just thought that's amazing, I want one for my holiday. So because I had the same pattern, I basically bought the fabric from her, and I've made up an identical dress to Cheryl. So Cheryl, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry for stealing your idea, but it was just so lovely. Now Cheryl mentioned the same thing in her vlog about the V-neck, that it was a little bit awkward to follow the instructions in this pattern. So she followed some instructions from another YouTube channel on how to do a V-neck. You want to sneeze, love? Yeah. No, bless you. Don't sneeze on camera. And and that's exactly what I did. I looked for an alternative tutorial on how to do a V-neck, and there was a couple that I used. If I can remember which ones I used, I will put a link to them down in the comments below so that you can take a look yourselves. But that's what I used. It's not perfect. There is a little bit of a kink just in the bottom of the V there, but
to say it's your first attempt, I'm very impressed.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, otherwise I'm really happy with this dress. I think it'll be great for being on holiday. Very summery. So that's my first one. The next pattern that I found was this one, which is the Itch to Stitch Lago Tank. If you can see that one there. Now again, this is a simple tank top, and it has a racer back. If I just take this out of here, it comes as a PDF pattern, it's free. You can download this from the internet. I will put the link to it down below. I'm just seeing if there's any better line drawings in here. The best one I can show you is that one there. Now, as I say, it is a racer back style, and it has a neckband around the neck and the armhole, and essentially this is a relaxed fit, so it's not designed to be tight fitting. And again,
like this.
Yeah, a bit like that. So I'll put some pictures of me wearing that as well, just to show you the photography on the front there again as well. And again, this is a really simple pattern. The instructions are fantastic. Really pleased with this. I think it's a good, if you've not used itch to stitch patterns before, which I haven't, I think it's a good introduction to actually their patterns. And for this time of year, it's a really good basic top.
They do look very easy to follow.
It is really easy to follow, and I think the thing I like about this as well is the neckband and the armhole bands. If you follow the instructions, are actually perfect. There are some patterns I've used before, I don't know about anybody else, but I've struggled sometimes in the past with knit patterns with neckbands that haven't I've either stitched them in too tight, or they've ended up a bit loose and been hanging away from your body a little bit. And I found that the lengths that this gives you for those bands are actually pretty perfect in this pattern, so I would highly recommend that. So I will put a link to this pattern down below. The other pattern that I
Have you made this yet?
I've made it, yeah. That's the grey one.
The grey one?
With the rainbow hem.
Ah, the one that's in the wash, so we can't feature it
No,
today.
it will be featured because it's not gone in the wash yet. But basically, yes, what I did with this, and I will show you in the pictures that I'm going to insert, is that I have some rainbow overlocking thread that
I have it on this as well.
I do, yes. That I purchased from, gosh, I think it's Little T's Haberdashery. I will put a link to them down in the comments below. And I use this in my overlocker, and it's fantastic. I think it gives you a really nice effect. And when I'd overlocked the bottom edge of this top, I decided that I was going to keep it like that and not hem it, because I just think it looks really nice. So so essentially that's what I've done. So I will show you, I'll put some pictures in and show you that. So the next pattern that I wanted to show you is this one, which is a culottes pattern. Now, culottes are everywhere at the minute, and everybody who is into sewing seems to be making culottes. I absolutely love culottes. I think they're really flattering, easy to make, easy to fit, and I've been searching for a really good culotte pattern. Now, as part of Sew My Style for July, it's one of the patterns on that is the True Bias Lander pants. Now they can be a bit culotte-like, and I've got that pattern and I'm planning to make those in July, but I haven't attempted that one yet. But I wanted, as I say, I've been making a few culotte patterns, and I wanted a really easy to fit, flattering culotte pattern that could be my go-to pattern, and I've been trying a few different ones but not found the actual perfect one. But I think this comes pretty close. So this pattern is actually a downloadable pattern from the Love Sewing magazine website. The instructions, these are the instructions which are actually from the magazine. Now, I can't remember which issue of the magazine these came in. I think it might have been the March or April magazine. But essentially the instructions are in there, and these culottes have a couple of pleats in the front. They've got pockets, flat waistband at the front, but at the back they have an elasticated back. So because of that, they're easy to fit. There's no other closures to them, so you don't have to worry about buttons or inserting zips or anything like that. And yeah, they're really simple. So you print off the downloadable pattern sheets from the website, and
a lot of cutting and sticking.
a little bit, yeah, because again it's a PDF pattern. Now the only thing I will say about this pattern when you print it is it does say, these are called the Elsie trousers. Now when you print it off, it does say, I don't know if you can see there, but it says cut one on the fold, and it just, this is the front pattern piece, and again on the back pattern piece. And actually you don't do that, because you can't sort of wear, you can't make up a pair of trousers from two pattern pieces.
No,
anyway,
really.
It didn't make sense, because if you look at the front, you've got to fit a pocket
So
at the side here, so you need two pieces to be able to fit a pocket in. I suppose you could, if you didn't want to put pockets in, you could actually do it on the fold so that you didn't have an outer side seam, but when there's a pocket in the front there, you need two pieces. So, and this can be the problem sometimes with free patterns. If you're a beginner, it can be a little bit difficult if you haven't made any of these kinds of things before to sort of understand actually when you see these things that actually that doesn't really make sense. Now, what I would suggest is if you've made any culottes before, trousers or whatever, this is really simple. There's not many pattern pieces. You've got your pocket pieces, you've got your front and your back,
and the waistband
piece, and that's it. And it's really simple. If you haven't got that magazine to be able to follow those instructions, I would say that, you know, these come together like any other trouser pattern. So I don't think necessarily you would need the instructions from the magazine. You would be able to follow any other trouser pattern and put these together. So it's fairly simple. But I will show a picture of me wearing these along with the Lago Tank to show you what they look like. But I love these trousers. I think they fit really, really well. I didn't have to make these. These are the blue ones that I made, and nice. I do think I'm going to lengthen these and make long sort of wide leg trousers out of them as well. And I just love the fact that I think elasticated waist can sometimes be unflattering, but with it
depends.
It does depend, and I think with the flat front, I think
if it was all elasticated, then maybe. But if the front's sort of,
if you've got a flat front, I
don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I think with a flat front, it's more flattering, basically.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that it
looks more clean at the front, so it doesn't make it look. Yeah.
I think because it's got an elasticated back, it ends up where it's really easy to fit and comfortable as well, which you want when it's hot and sunny.
Especially like today.
Yeah, so that's that one. Now the final dress, I've just given a clue what it is. The final pattern that I wanted to show you today.
Is it a t-shirt?
Is a free pattern. No, it's not a t-shirt. It's a dress.
Really?
Is this one, the Jessica dress from Mimi G Patterns. So
it's a mouthful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably because I can't say it very well. So this is everywhere at the minute. I've seen quite a lot of versions of this on Instagram and other YouTube channels as well. But this is a really, really gorgeous summer dress.
It's very in at the minute, that style of dress as well.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of them in, like on social media and shops.
Have you seen some in the shops and stuff as well?
So they are, but they're mostly without the pockets.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could make that without.
You can make it without the pockets, absolutely. So this
might
dress.
Request one of them, Mum.
Will you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So this dress is a summer dress with obviously straps, and it's a princess seam bodice, if you can see. It's got some gentle gathering around the waistline, but you could change that to pleats if you wanted. And it's got huge pockets on the front, and then it's buttoned all the way up. You can make this midi length, knee length, long length, whatever you like, essentially. And yeah, you just need to register on this. I'll put the link to it down below. And then it's a really, really simple pattern to put together. I found the instructions really straightforward, and it's free. And I will put some pictures of me wearing that here. This I made out of some Lady McElroy brushstroke cotton lawn fabric that I bought from Satisfaction a few months ago. It's just amazing, yeah, and I think it's really, really lovely. So I will put some pictures of me wearing that in.
It feels very cooling in the
hot
weather.
Cotton lawn. I mean, you could make this out of, you could make it out of a cotton, a stronger cotton, but I think it would be a bit more poofy. Is that a word? Poofy. Yeah, a bit more structured, a bit more poofy.
I think structured's the technical,
is that
technical
the
term.
Okay.
Structured.
I made this out of a cotton lawn, but again, you could use a viscose as well, which would give you the same drape and be nice and cool for summer, that kind of thing.
Could you make it out of more of a drapey fabric than cotton?
Yeah, which is why I've just said viscose. That's quite drapey.
You know what I mean? Like something like this.
Yeah, well, this is a viscose.
Oh well.
This isn't. Well, actually, I think it's polyester. It feels quite polyester. This isn't me made, is it? It's bought made.
It's new look.
It's new look, yes. So
because I used to work there, so everything's new look.
So yes, so they're my free patterns. Now, following on from this, because we've reached over 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do.
So proud.
So proud. I'm going to do a little giveaway. And this giveaway has been sponsored by the lovely Joy from Pink Coat Club. I will put a link to her down below there. And Joy has a lovely Etsy shop where she makes pins for sewists and dressmakers, and they've all got a sewing theme and they're absolutely gorgeous. So go along and have a look. Now Joy has very, very kindly sent me one for this giveaway, and what you get when you order a pin from Joy is you get a really lovely little card like that. And she sends them in these gorgeous little packets with a lovely sticker. And the one that she sent me for this giveaway is this one, which is the seamstress pin, which is in this lovely pink and gold colour there. So I'm giving this away as part of my 1000 subscriber giveaway, and what I'd like you to do if you want to enter this giveaway is you need to go out there and have a look at what other free patterns are out there in the stratosphere of the internet, okay, and or any that you might have put together yourselves. And if you have, I'd like you to go onto Instagram and put a link to either the pattern or the item of clothing that you've made from that free pattern, and then tag me in it. I'll put my Instagram handle just here so you can have a look, so that I can go along and have a look, and then I will enter you into the giveaway. I'm going to give you a week from today, so it's Friday the 29th of June today, so I'll give you a week. I'll keep this open for a week, so if you want to be entered into that giveaway, which is to win this lovely pin from the Pink Coat Club, then yeah, go ahead and do that now, and good luck. Right then, so that's it from me and my daughter Bronte today. Hope you've enjoyed it, and
I'll pop up now and again in the future.
yeah, she might come along in the future in a few more of my videos.
We ought to do a video about my prom dress.
Yeah, she's desperate to do a video about her prom dress. If you'd like to see her prom dress in more detail, I did mention it in one of my earlier videos.
It was one of the first things that you made, wasn't it? Properly.
It was.
I remember how stressed you were about it.
I was very stressed, and it was the whole reason I actually started sewing.
All thanks to me, guys. This entire thing is just down to me.
So yeah, so it's goodbye from me and Bronte, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.